Wow, so is that the first time you did surfing, or?
No, third.
Third time?
No. No, I went surfing a lot of times. I can't even count it. I went surfing with my dad.
You weren't scared at all, huh?
Yeah, but it was good.
All right. Woo-hoo.
AccesSurf Hawaii was started out of my desire to provide the opportunity for families to get back into the ocean. Being a therapist living here in Hawaii and talking with a lot of the families with physical and mental challenges, it was real obvious to me that there was a disconnection with them visiting a part of their culture, which was the ocean. After they've had an accident or something has happened to them, they repeatedly were telling me that, you know, we don't visit the ocean that much, or my family does, but I don't go with them. And when I asked them why, they said, well, because it's a hassle. It's a little too hard on asking my brother to help push through the sand and to get in the water. I'm like, really? I'm like, well, there's no beach mats or there's no accessible beaches around? And they're like, no. So we just, instead of asking my brothers to help carry me across the sand, you know, I just need to stay at home.
Yeah, my name is Richard Julian. I am one of the co-founders of AccesSurf Hawaii. We started in March 2006. The most rewarding part of my job is seeing people like myself with disabilities get back into the water and get that connection and, you know, feel the joy of being in the water again.
Our mission is to provide not only a day at the beach for people with the desire to get to the beach, but also the specialized equipment and skilled, trained volunteers and staff to help assist with that, so that they can come and have a carefree day like you and I have at the beach.
How many volunteers do you have in your staff?
We started out, we had about 12 volunteers. We started about 2 years ago. Now we have over 300 volunteers.
All our volunteers are super selfless. They're able to just take a day. I mean, a lot of them work, you know, and then Saturdays are the only days that they have to, you know, just do their things, but they decide to like devote their Saturdays to us and like carry us in the water or, you know, take us out in the water.
Do you have a single success story you can share with us that really touches your heart?
There's a lot. It's hard to pick one story. We have a little boy, actually he's about 12 years old, teenage boy. He's from the island and has autistic tendencies and a few other things. He came out to the oceans, became involved with our program. At first, he was a little apprehensive. He was riding on the boards a little bit, smiling and wanting to do it, but then jumping off and real impulsive. As he's been through the program for the last year, his parents have seen a remarkable gains in his paying attention and wanting to focus in on doing tasks. So they've been utilizing our program with working with him in his schoolwork, with working with him to focus on things at hand, at home. And now he's coming out. He was upstanding for the first time on his own after a year. And it's just an incredible, I look back at the family, and the family's, you know, sitting there crying on the ocean beside me, and they're like, Mark, thank you so much for providing this, because it means so much to us and our family. So it's really cool.
Yeah, it's just, you know, I remember the first time I went back out to Waikiki and I took off my first wave on my new adaptive ski, and it was just joy, like the same feeling I had as a kid. Felt exactly the same. I was doing it differently, but it was exactly the same joy that I had as a kid. And that was, once I was back in the water, it was like a rebirth for me. My life was given back to me.
They do the Triple Crown, you know, the world classic surf contest here. We talked to them about it, and they're all for having an accessible event, and they were realizing, yeah, we don't. They asked us to come. So at their 3 locations, Sunset, here, and around Pipe, they had a viewing station with our mats for the first time ever for visitors and families. AccesSurf Hawaii has the dream of not only providing accessible beaches here in Hawaii, but we would like to expand that and provide programs for people, families, to reconnect back at the ocean. Not only here on this island, but also around the world.
I've seen a lot of things, but that might be one of the most impressive, touching moments in my life. You know, talking about camaraderie and values and teamwork, love, being selfless, no ego, harnessing nature. North Shore of Hawaii. Never stop learning every day of your life. It's just beautiful.
Who's to say what's impossible will they forgot? This world keeps spinning and with each new day I can feel a change in everything. And as my mind begins to spread its wings, there's no stopping curiosity. I wanna turn the whole thing upside down. I'll find the things they say just can't be found. I'll share this love I find with everyone. We'll sing and dance to Mother Nature's songs. I don't want this feeling to go away. Please don't go away. Well, who's to say I can't do everything, well, I can try. And as I roll along, I begin to find things aren't always just what they seem. I wanna turn the whole thing upside down.
It was a little hard to balance, but trying to get the hang of it, so maybe this next time out, I'll do a little bit better. I got my friend Richie over there who's gonna make sure that I don't get hurt. You have fun out there, baby? Yeah?
He's the champion surfer of the day.
Yeah, he is, huh?
How was it?
Fun.
Wasn't it good?
Yeah.
You have fun?
Yeah.
Woohoo! Right on. Good job. I saw those
I don't want this feeling to go.
Yeah. Are you gonna go solo this time, or are you gonna go with a friend?
No! With you!
With me, okay. We'll go together.
It's just full of mana, and you know, it's the connection to the island and the ocean that we have. You know, it's just something that heals the soul when you're in there. The dream for the program would be to have it expand and just see us, you know, help all kinds of people with disabilities back in the water. You know, from autistic kids to quadriplegics to paraplegics. Anybody we can help get back in the water, you know, no matter what their abilities. That's the dream, is to provide that opportunity for them.
Gonna blow, so I'm gonna go down on the road again, starting where the mountains left me. I end up where I began, where I will go, the wind only knows. Good times around the bend. I get in my car, I'm going too far, never coming back again. Singing Wamanalo Blue, singing Wamanalo Blue, singing Wamanalo.